Hi, I'm Nyah. I am a relationship coach for high achieving men, and I'm here to help you understand some of the challenges and struggles you face as a high achieving man in your dating and love life. And the reason why I understand your struggle and challenging so well is that I used to date a lot of men like you in your position, and I've been coaching high achieving men and very business ambitious driven men for 8 years plus, and I've helped them attract and keep their dream woman that they're still with today. So yeah, let's dive right into it, because I know you are a very successful man in many areas of your life. Like, you know how to dominate in your career and business, you know how to lead teams, you know how to close deals. So a lot of these matrix really makes you identify as being a very successful man. But in the dating space, especially in the modern world, a lot of the high quality women, we don't necessarily resonate with these achievements in the dating space to begin with. So there's three shifts that I see is happening all over again that is causing you a lot of attraction and the connection that you really want to create in the early stage of dating and also in your love life later on. So one of the first thing is, number one, your identity. So I see a lot of men in the dating, in the early stage of dating, lead with their work identity. So they come in and they like to share a lot about their business or their career, the results they created, the strategy they're going to implement in their business. So there's a lot of like business or career talk on your dates, and there's a lot of these performative matrix of like proving to her that you are indeed successful. So she can sense that through your, the results you share with her about your work, or through the way you dress, the way you talk about your car, or the way you pay for her bills in a very performative way. And that kills attraction because he doesn't get to know who you really are beside your work and your achievement. So when you're on a date and you lead with those kind of talks, he's gonna get bored really fast and he's gonna think, wait, is this all there is to this man? Can he talk about something else? Like, is there more depth to him? Like, I don't feel him and I don't really see who he is. And that leads me to the shift number two, which is your clarity. So clarity about like, who am I as a man to the core? What are my values? What do I need in a relationship? Do I know how to communicate these values and these needs to a future partner and to the dates that I'm on? So if you're not clear on who you are, what you value and what you need, you're not going to be able to assert these boundaries and assert this in a communication style that makes her think, wow, this man stands for honesty, integrity, adventurous. She's not going to feel that. So hence you're also not going to be able to attract similar value, lifestyle, and compatibility match, but you're going to attract women that are based on what you're showcasing her. If that is work results or business results, you're going to attract women that are more attracted to your lifestyle and what you can provide and contribute to that, instead of the woman that also sees you for who you are, which is a very successful man, but also a man with a lot of depth, with a lot of love, and a man that also wants to be cared for and nurtured in that way. So yes, this is the shift number two, like clarity on who you are and what you want. The shift number three that I see is your emotional leadership. And when it comes to emotions, a lot of high achieving men lead a lot with their logic. So they lead a lot with their, let's say, masculine energy, while when a woman you're on a date with or have been dating for a while wants to, hey, we need to talk or share something really challenging with you, something that upsets her, and you just completely shut down or freeze, or you think that, wait, this is a bit too dramatic for me, she's going to be able to sense that, hey, I can't trust this man to confide in, to share my emotions, because he's going to think I'm too much. So if you don't know how to lead these kind of dynamics when things are challenging, also in the early stage of dating, you have lost her already, because he's not going to feel safe with you in that process. So instead, if a situation occurs and she shares something that is upsetting her or bothering her, or something relating to your dynamic with her, you can just be calm and grounded, and even to say, hey, I'm here, I'm listening, I'm understanding you, I'm understanding what you're going through, let's talk about it if you want. Or I can also just give you a hug, just be there. Don't run away, don't shut down, and don't overthink or don't judge her for having emotions. These are the 3 most common things that I see high achieving men lead with in the early stage of dating. So if you find this helpful, comment below, follow me or subscribe, and I will share more content like this.